Strepsirrhine essentially means wet nose. Okay, it basically means wet nose. Those sort of species that basically have wet nose are considered to be quote unquote primitive features when it comes to the primate world, right? You know, the haplorhines are basically a lot more on this side, more advanced kind of features. The most advanced, we call ourselves the most advanced, okay, for obvious sort of reasons, but haplorhines are basically a lot more sort of advanced here, right? यहाँ पे primitive features क्या होंगे? Right, first thing, wet nose and dry nose. ये आपको see, मतलब these things you have to know. You cannot mug this table up, okay, and अगर ये mug up कर रहे हो, then you have to basically, you know, even revise them early in the morning before your exam. ऐसे बहुत सारे बनाओगे आप, right? So that will not work, okay, it is just not going to work, right? So you have to understand. So for instance, ये वाला classification अगर आपको देखना है, it's basically wet nose versus your dry nose. क्या है ये wet nose? See, if you guys have dogs, okay, you know, some bad things are happening to dogs today, right? But you know, in case you have your own sort of like pet dogs, or you know, you have some friendly dogs on the street, yeah, if you just go very close and wo touch karoge, right, you can actually see that it is kind of always wet. Now, does the dog have cold? Actually, it's not the case. But those species that basically have a very strong olfactory sense, which basically means the nose wala sense, those kind of species basically always have a wet nose. Okay, and we, the advanced features in the primates basically are those that basically does not use the nose features. Okay, a consensus, it is basically using a lot more of the eye consensus.